Nobody talk. Quiet on the set. Action.
So we're just about done with our trail cocktails
What if
here.
I did this and talked while you started recording like Mark?
Would
Jay-
that be really obnoxious?
Would that be obnoxious?
Would that bother you?
These pro YouTubers, these professional YouTubers, they're professional.
Ballin', I got so much. I don't even know what some stuff is. What's this? 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 Ballin'.
Hi, everybody.
What's up, everybody? Big Iron here from the ADK Woods Walker channel. Right now, I'm waiting up here at Thacher Park, and I'm waiting for the guys. So I'm going to talk to you about the 3 cook kits that I have available to me. I'm going to cook a quick trail meal. Then we're going to go on a hike. I'm going to make some trail old fashions and talk to you a little bit about a hardside hydration upgrade that I just got this week. It's a winter kit, and it's pretty cool, and I can't wait to show you guys. So if you're interested in all those things, stick around. So what you can see over here are the 3 different cook kits that I currently own. I've had this GSI Soloist for a very long time. You've probably seen it in some other videos. In here I got a Soto Windmaster and then 1 can of the fuel here, the MSR fuel. This was my go-to for a long time. I've used it for like over a year and a half. And I just wanted to try out some other things. It still works well. It does have like a non-stick coating in it and all that. The Soto Windmaster is really nice. But I don't know, I like to try out different stoves, different cooking things. The second stove that you'll see me using is this 3-star Fire Maple stove. This is like the knockoff of the Jetboil. I used it for the first time last weekend. It worked really nice. I've seen some reviews where it actually boils water faster than the Jetboil. So this is my second kind of stove that I'm testing out. It is much heavier than the other stoves. But it's pretty cool. The other nice part about this, and I'll show it in a different video, is that unlike the Jetboil, it also has another attachment that you can use with a pan. So you don't have to just be able to boil water. You can actually use a pan to cook some stuff. What I'm going to use today is what I consider my ultralight kit. This is a new Tokes pot that I just got. It is the Tokes Titanium 750 milliliter. So it's really tiny. And here I usually store, a little rag or something to clean with. I do have a little spork that I shove in my kit here. What I consider my light stove is this really old Snow Peak stove. This thing must be like 20 years old. It's still going strong. It's it's the lightest stove that I own. I don't even know what the name of it is, but the BSR ones are really popular. Whatever really little light stove you can find. This one doesn't have one of the igniters on it, so I always pack a little mini bic, and then I have my can of fuel in there. So that all fits within this 750 milliliter titanium kit. Dan made it here.
Yay.
And know what we do for Christmas, Dan?
What's that?
You get some iron. And you get some ADK Woods Walker.
Oh, God.
That is the version 1.0 ADK Woods Walker face blanket.
That is terrifying. I love it.
So I'm trying a new trail meal today, and I bought it mostly because of the name. This one is called Sasquatch Fuel, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's a beef stroganoff. You just need to add water. If you can see some of the noodles down in there. And then inside the package, it comes with a little beef jerky packet in here that we're gonna put in for the meat. So I'm gonna put this jerky packet right on in here. We're at a rolling boil here, so we're going to put it in the pouch. That looks good. sure we get that nice stirred up in there. Close her up. And then one of these little insulated pouches for these meals is awesome, especially when it's this cold out. So you can see there's ice all over the stone and stuff here, so it's pretty cold out. And these insulated pouches make it great for your trail meal. So we're gonna wait about 10 minutes and then this should be ready to eat. I'll let you know how it tastes, and also I'll talk a little bit about, even though this is Sasquatch Fuel, something new in my life that kind of has to do with Sasquatch. All right, we've had this thing in here baking for about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna open it up and we're gonna see what Sasquatch Fuel has to offer here. Noodles are looking good. Let's see if I can get that on camera for you. So that is what the Sasquatch Fuel beef stroganoff looks like. Looks very beefy in the bottom, so we'll get that all stirred up. All right. And then, if the camera can see that, it's looking pretty good. It looks beefy, noodly, saucy, everything you'd want. Let's give it a shot though. I think this is the only beef stroganoff trail meal I've ever had, so I really don't have much to compare it to. I do like the fact that it is eco-friendly and all that. There's about 500 calories in this package, so that's pretty good for a meal. That seems to be standard. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this. Pretty good. I think one way to enhance it is I would actually take some of my own jerky and put bigger pieces of jerky in there. That small jerky package really makes that sauce and makes like a nice beefy, creamy sauce on the noodles. Overall, I'm enjoying this. I'm almost done. So one of the reasons I chose to video this today, because of Sasquatch and it being Sasquatch Fuel, is yesterday we just got the kids a new puppy. It's a little Boston Terrier, and we ended up naming her Sammy. But Sammy is actually short for the Samsquatch, which is one of the things we talk about when we're out here on the trail. Rather than being the Sasquatch, it's the Samsquatch. Good thing to see Jay can make it here.
Thanks for inviting me. White trail's gonna come back through.
Yeah. I'm navigating content.
He's good for something.
No.
You got some sweet hair right now.
Well, thank you.
So last video, I was starting to use this hard side hydration thing that turns your Nalgene into a bladder, kind of with a hose. And the bite valve on that one was giving me a little bit of problems. I had to keep pushing it up to actually get water out of it and things like that. So I did order this insulated hose that they just came out with for the winter hikes, and I like the bite valve on this one a lot better. So what it has is this thing you can press up and down. So when it's down, it won't actually leak in your pack, and when it's up, you'll actually be able to get water from it. That, my friends, is a lot easier than the one where you have to pull up all the time. So one other thing that was really cool about this new hard side hydration kit too is this handy dandy little hose clip that they've got on your pack. So now the hose I can get routed over my back, down my strap, where the other one I was wearing was kind of flailing around a little bit. This one has a nice little spot and a clip. So hard side hydration, the winter package, like it a lot.
Sit down. You can look over there. I just want you to run away.
All right, it's time to make some trail old fashions. So pretty much what led me to wanting to do this was I traded one of my buddies on the Cranberry Lake 50 hike a hammock for a bottle of whiskey. So I have some Woodford Reserve whiskey here, and then I'm gonna make some old fashions. bring all the stuff right out on the trail, because if you're weird like me, you do those kind of things. I'm gonna put 2 jiggers of whiskey in here. 1, 2. This is a special big iron recipe here.
Make mine a double.
We got Jack Rudy Cocktail Company Demarara syrup. I probably pronounced that terribly, but it's some kind of like darker syrup than simple syrup. So we'll put 2 of those in there, the smaller side of the jigger. 1, 2.
Hey, Big Iron, did you bring a glass bottle out on a hike?
No, definitely not glass. Don't worry, it's got a protective bag here. And then we have some Woodford Reserve bitters we're gonna throw in there. So then we're gonna do about maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sounds good. And then the special ingredient for this is what I got right in this little Nalgene here. These are Luxardo Maraschino cherries. And this is definitely what makes the old fashioned the best. I put 2 of those in there. And then some of the syrup, you gotta put that in there too. The last thing you need is a little bit of ice. And we'll get that right from the ground right there.
The last thing you need is a little bit of ice. And we'll get that right from the ground right there.
But that is the Big Iron old-fashioned trail cocktail right there.
Nobody talk. Quiet on the set.
Action!
So we're just about done with our trail cocktails
What if
here.
I did this and talked like while you started recording like Mark?
Would
Jay-
that be really obnoxious?
Would that be obnoxious?
Would that bother you?
These pro YouTubers, these professional YouTubers, they're professionals. So I was sitting here, I was snacking on these Peak Refuel freeze-dried brownie bites. In the last video, I had some peanut butter cookie ones. I ended up giving them to Dave. Not a huge fan of peanut butter cookies and things like that, so I thought that was it. So I started having some of these brownie bites. They're okay, but I don't know, man. Freeze-dried brownies and cookies like aren't going to do it for me. I'm a snack snob here, and I'm gonna bring like real brownies. I'm gonna bring ingredients to make brownies somewhere, but Peak Refuel freeze-dried brownies and cookies, not happening anymore. Again, the brownies are better than the cookies, but you know, they're just not gonna do it. The heck is it, Dan?
What did you find?
It is a baby carrier. Good news, there's no baby in it.
Or bad news, there's no baby in it.
Oh.
There's a lot of wolves up here.
That got dark.
All the way down here, you could see SUNY Albany here and downtown Albany office buildings here. And that,
See the memorial in the...
that's where we had trail cocktails. So I guess if you're still watching my video, then you should definitely seek some professional help, because I don't know why anyone wants to watch any of this nonsense that I have to do. But you know, do the YouTube thing, like, comment, subscribe, and the #1 thing is make sure you're getting outside and doing something awesome. Thank you guys so much. Clip. So yeah, that would content.
Dude, come on. I'll make you a star, baby. Come on.